Hi, it's Megan.
And it's Bree.
And we just want to talk about TV.
Welcome to our podcast,
Unserious. Each episode, we're going to cover a TV show, new or old, and have a silly little conversation about it.
So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get unserious.
Ho, ho, ho. Oh, 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 oh. That was a really innovative way to start.
Is that the beginning?
Ho, ho. Or.
It is Santa! You killed him!
You killed him! He's your daddy and you love him!
These kids.
These heckin' kids.
Yeah. Oh, I got nervous.
Oh, I thought something big was about to happen. I buckled in.
Something huge.
Something crazy now.
Oh my god, look at the milk all the way over here.
Oh no. Bring her in.
It wants to party.
We want to party. We want to party.
Yay! Oh. Welcome to our last podcast of the year.
Woo!
Or ever. You decide. Get us to 60.
Poll, should we cancel the podcast? Or renew us for season 2?
Cancel? And then everyone all of a sudden really the most funny. People vote
is to cancel
it. But like it's the most people we've ever gotten ever.
If you listen on YouTube for just this once, go on Spotify. I'm gonna put a poll. Cancel unserious or renew us for season 2.
But even if you vote for cancel,
we're coming
back. You can't stop us. We're like the Fred show.
So funny.
Nickelodeon.
Not Fred. It's like Grey's Anatomy. We're like Grey's Anatomy.
Or Grey's Anatomy. You can't stop us.
Buckle up.
You can't freaking stop us.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays. It's our holiday special. Ho, ho, ho. Dashing through the snow. Oh. No, that's not what I wanted to do. He sees you when you're sleeping.
He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake.
Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
And Santa Claus is Tim Allen.
Correct. Factually. Legally. Because he killed a man.
Yep.
And we're going to talk all about that. But first, we have to drink time. Drink time with Megan and Bree. This is our second time we're making a little cocktail as our activity since we're not really going to have a full activity at the end.
We're freaking tipsy bartenders in here.
Yeah, so today we're making a sugar cookie martini to celebrate the holiday season and the Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And what does this drink entail, Bree?
This drink entails, well, first we, of course, had to frost the rim and put little sprinkles.
Yep.
Because sugar cookie, fun cookie. And then it has vodka, Baileys, and milk.
Milk.
All right. That's right, y'all. Milk.
Should we kick it? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll make yours
scared.
first.
Okay.
Hand me the...
Yeah, I'll hand you stuff.
Let's start with the milk. I'm nervous, actually.
Okay, we just can't spill anything.
I think what we should do is just like hold this straight up, like so it's not tilted like that. And I'll pour.
Okay.
Or you can like yeah, perfect. Just yeah. Oh. No one look.
You don't see this.
I tilted too soon. That's wrong. It's like all the way full.
Okay.
I got it. Oh no, I don't.
That was like the kid
pouring. So awful. Okay, I got it.
That was like the kid.
Maybe I should have held it. I thought that would be better.
You know, we live and we learn.
You're right.
Okay, wait.
I got it. Why am I doing this left-handed?
Oh, you're using your left hand? That's impressive.
I shouldn't have been.
I would be like this.
We're making a lot of mistakes today. I'll get more paper towels when I put the milk away.
That's what life's about.
So we did mistakes. 1 shot of milk.
1 shot of milk.
Close her up for now.
And then
yeah, I got it.
1 shot of
vodka.
Glug. Of Tito's.
Okay, maybe I'll hold it. The milk carton is hard to hold though. That's the problem.
This milk is so awkward. I'm putting it over here.
1 shot of Tito's. Let's see if we get some ASMR going.
Just 1 shot. Okay. Ew. It's like mixing with the milk.
Yeah, that's what the Baileys is for. Here, you take that. And then 2 shots of Baileys.
2 shots of Bailey. That's a treat. Y'all, this better be freaking good.
Yeah. I hope so. It'll be really awkward.
I can't imagine it not being good.
I hope you could hear the glug, 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 glug. Okay. We started off a little weak with me spilling the milk, but...
You know what?
Don't cry over spilled milk.
Only up from here.
Yeah.
Maybe. The candle falls over.
Okay.
Ooh.
Here's that. I will shake it up for you, Bree.
Oh my god. Megan's a bartender.
Yep.
It like flies everywhere.
Alrighty.
Why is the Bailey's bottle so
it's
pretty?
gonna not open again. Why is it doing that? Oh wait. But we have to make another one, so we'll see. Okay, Bree.
I was
ready.
ready. Whoa. Oh my god. Yummy.
Okay.
Oh.
Here's
Oh
yours.
my goodness. Thank you, bartender.
Of course.
A Christmas drink.
Oh my god, we just have to open it again. Fuck. Mom!
Uh-oh.
I don't know what to do about this. Let me hug her. Get her nice and warm. This is real life, guys.
This is real life. This is happening.
Oh, it feels more like there's a grip, but I still can't
I'm
do
so
it.
scared right now.
Help me.
I
Hold it by the flame. I'm just kidding, don't do that. We have to have the ice last for one more drink. Oh.
No. Why is it so freaking hard?
I don't know. Is it like dead?
Oh wait. Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay. Guys, it's happening. Bree is turning into the Incredible Hulk. listeners. Oh my god, she's turning green.
No, I literally am.
That's so Christmas.
Yeah.
You're the Grinch.
Oh, I'm the Grinch. I have it. I have something.
Okay. Do you need help? Do you need to tap me in?
Did you see
I heard it! This is riveting podcast.
Oh my god. Okay. Hello?
What do you need?
I was shook. I couldn't even speak.
That was beautiful, Bree. Thank you so much for that. We just need to do this one more time.
Strong.
Okay. Milk, please.
Milk.
We're gonna try this a little bit better this time.
Milk. Let's
Okay, the
see
milk
if
carton is
Megan spills it. Wow.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Beautiful. No more milk.
And then vodka. 1 shot.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
One
There's
shot,
some
everyone.
foaminess in here. Mine might be a little weird. I don't know. No, it'll be fine. Oh.
Yummy.
It's like murky.
Ew.
Ooh. Vodka.
Did you just lick vodka?
Yeah, I didn't really get much from that though. It was like one little drop.
I was like...
And 2 shots of Bailey's to take us home.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Bailey's is cute.
Bailey's, the bottle is so cute.
Maybe I'll leave
The
the Bailey's
tree
out. Maybe I should
picture.
take the milk out.
Glug,
I feel
glug,
that
glug.
right up to the top.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be extra Bailey's. Maybe I'll go a little lower on this one. Nope.
Nope. Yay.
We should be done with the drinky drinks.
Yummy.
Get some lid noises for you
I'm a
guys.
little excited.
People think I'm redoing this for the ASMR. I just can't close it. All good.
Oh, good.
Okay, shaky shake.
Shaky, shake, shake. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
Don't mess up. The way it comes out.
It looks like it's chunky, but it's not.
Yeah. Chunky.
I like them big.
I like them chunky. Yummy.
Very foamy. It's very yummy looking. Okay, I'm gonna leave
A
it
little sip.
open. And what I'm gonna do really quick is run our milk back to the fridge.
A runner attracts.
And Bree is going to entertain you with a song.
Oh. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
Like a light bulb.
Bro, what are you doing here? What's another song? Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, hey, you gave it away. Oh, this year, to save me from tears, what? I'll give it to someone special. Oh. Guys, I still need to watch the Glee Christmas episodes. Looks around. Yeah, Megan's a bitch.
Did everyone like Bree's music?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said some really nice things about you.
Should we cheers to the first year of our podcast? We actually did it. Like, we've been talking about doing a podcast for so long, and in 2023 we did it.
We did it, and we've been consistent as hell.
Mm-hmm. We haven't missed a week until right now.
Yeah.
But it's the winter break.
like, deserved.
Yeah, we've earned that shit.
Yeah.
30 straight episodes. Cheers to 30 episodes.
Cheers to
30. 30, flirty, and thriving.
No.
All right, let's try this shit.
I'm scared. I'm just eating the frosting.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. The more I sit with it, the more I like it.
Strong. Mm-hmm. I don't know what I was expecting.
I'm like chewing the...
No, literally, I'm eating
There's a lot going on.
the rim.
I do like it.
Yeah.
I feel like Bailey's is coffee based, or no? It's just used in coffee drinks. Okay.
Or maybe not.
So I wasn't sure how I feel about Bailey's, but
That's
I feel
a
like
good question.
the milk kind of calms it. There's a lot of other stuff going on, so it's not very like
Irish cream.
vodka-y, but it's very alcohol-y.
Mm-hmm. I need to try it again.
Mm-hmm. I feel like with the icing, it kind of slaps.
Yeah. If you get some icing and then let
It's a nice treat.
It's yummy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, if you're looking
But
for a
also,
new
I'm
winter
gonna fall
drink-
down because
Yeah. Take it slow. And I'm also like, let me go back in again.
Lovely.
Do I have like rainbow on my lips?
No, do I?
I don't think so. We'll keep an eye out.
We have a whole
We're like,
mustache.
we look so cute in our white
We're
sweaters.
like,
and then we have,
holidays, and then I'm like,
like, rainbow lips.
yes. All right.
Let's get into it.
Should we get into it?
Yeah.
But I need to ask. We need to talk. We need to catch up.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's really been a while.
One day it's really gonna be a while.
Yeah, the next one will be a while.
Yeah.
How will we ever catch up?
We won't. Because we
are
might get
coming
canceled.
back.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Megan,
Mm-hmm.
what have you been up to? It's December. What are you doing? What are you up to?
I haven't accomplished as much as I would have wanted.
Oh.
I mean, I guess for us, like, December hasn't been that long. Quite yet.
Yeah, not yet. It
But-
hasn't been that many.
So I'm sure there'll be much to catch up on next year. I'm seeking out to, like I said, read Dash and Lily.
You're
the trilogy.
seeking.
I'm seeking out to read another Christmas book about Beat. I think that's his name, Beat and Melody. That book I told. I think it's Tessa
Oh.
Bailey. I'm gonna try that Christmas book.
Beat?
I think that's his name.
That's so
People are
funny.
gonna be like, that's not his name.
That's-
It's something. They both have music names, and Melody is already a name, but his is like a
that's
name
funny.
that's not traditional. I think it's Beat.
That's fucking Beat.
That's Beat. I don't know if it's a nickname. I'll keep you posted. That'll be what I gotta tell you. What the fuck is up? So I'm basically talking about my intentions, which I wanted to ask.
Your intention.
Like, what, as like a part 2 to this, like what we're looking forward to for like
Oh.
TV, movies, etc. for next year.
In the new year.
In the new year, so I feel like there's some stuff coming up, and I feel like a lot more stuff is going to be pumped out because the strike ended, because we personally ended it.
Yeah, we did that.
But I'm trying to think. I went to the Blackhawks game. I think I might be a hockey girl now. I'm continuing the
Another
trend.
week of sports.
Sorry about the
What
wilderness
is happening?
podcast.
I'm scared for what's
I'm not
going to
like
happen
dedicated
next
to
year.
hockey, but it was like fun to watch with like my coworkers, and we had a laugh.
I feel like that would be the most fun.
Yeah, that's what I hear. A lot of people think that it's the most fun sport to watch, and it's probably the easiest because I feel like baseball has a fun like watching environment because you're outside. It's usually during the summer, like
And
that's
you get
fun.
snacks.
And you get snacks, but the game itself is pretty slow. Hockey's like
it's back
quick, and you know there's like other shit going on. I guess like strategy or something. I don't know, with like time and blah blah blah. But all you need to know is that the puck gets in the goal.
Yeah.
And so it's pretty easy to follow.
All that matters.
I had a nice time. And that's my update there. I've kind of talked about this. I guess I'll get into what I want to do next year after you talk about what you've been doing lately.
What have I been doing?
Yeah. Have you started your Christmas book?
Yes. I started Under the Mistletoe. Is that what it's called?
Seems about right.
Something like that. Under the Mistletoe.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how far. A little under halfway, I think. I don't know. But it's pretty cute. I am disappointed. It says enemies.
And are they
Like
not?
the main reason I got it was because they were like supposed to be enemies or something. Enemies to lovers. And they're barely enemies. Like it's like not even. I wouldn't count it as enemies. Like they were just they knew each other from childhood, and like he's friends with her brother. I don't know, but like they aren't enemies.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you know what? That's fine.
Are they like rivals or whatever? Are they like 3 pegs down? Do they have like tension?
Not really. Not as much as I wanted, because that's what I thought was gonna happen. Like I thought there'd be some tension, and
False
they're just
advertising.
both so nice.
What?
Nice people.
If you're gonna say enemies to lovers, they have to be mean.
They have to be a little mean, like
rivals, you can tame that down.
yeah.
But like to not have any tension, that's not enemies to lovers at all.
Yeah, they really like bamboozled me. And
stupid.
also, it's not that like Christmassy yet. Like they're staying. So, the guy is the head gardener at this estate that they're staying. She's there with all her rich friends from school, but she owns a little bookshop, and this is in London. So they're all British, and they're
okay.
And they're like what
That's
do
also,
British
like,
people say?
your
Yeah,
shit, too.
yeah. I love British people. If you just, I don't know. But the most drama is literally with her and her brother. Her brother's like mad that she got to go to private school. Apparently he didn't get to go. I don't know. I said, and she got like more opportunity, but I don't know. They have beef. Oh, that's the drama. The brother's like, don't date my sister.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm like, that's not enemies.
That's brother's best friend. That's not
yeah,
enemies to lovers.
and I don't care about brother's
Yeah.
best friend that much.
Yeah.
But it's fine, and I hope it gets more Christmassy. Like I hope they haven't done anything. Like it doesn't feel very like holiday.
Yeah.
Like I don't want it to be too much, but like if I'm reading a book like that, then I want some Christmas cheer. I'm not reading it
For to say,
for shits and gigs.
I keep telling you to read In a Holidays because I read that by Christina Lauren a couple of years ago. I'm trying to remember because it's the gimmick is that she's reliving the same day over and over again.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how festive it felt. I remember Under the Mistletoe. Is that what
Under
mine was?
the Mistletoe?
I had the pink one over there.
Is that called Under the Mistletoe?
I might have made that up because that seems
Underneath.
no.
No.
I don't know, something with the mistletoe, and it was like two
A Christmas
romances
kiss.
happening. Like, say, like it was sort of holiday-esque where 2 girls switched homes.
Yeah.
But they were like teenagers, so they were sharing their families too. And I think one of them got with the other's brother.
Drama.
It was very cute, but it was less like really good. Like I enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily the first book I'd recommend. I feel like I liked In the Holidays a lot, but I don't know if that gives what you're looking for with the Christmas spirit. But it does have a cool, like, interesting storyline.
Yeah.
And there's 2 brothers. It's very like Summer I Turned Pretty meets Groundhog Day in a way, because it's like they go to a Christmas vacation house every summer with their
Not the
families.
vacation house.
Yeah, there's some Summer I Turned Pretty-esque in there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to give our Christmas reviews in January. For our books.
Literally so far away.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna read one more. I'll probably listen to it. I forget what that one's called too, but it just sounds drama. I love drama.
We love Christmas drama.
And then, but I have to read like 25 more books. Not really, but I need to read. I want to at least get like, even if I don't reach my goal, I want to get like closer to it.
Yeah.
So like,
I have to read.
I gotta
4,
get reading.
I think, maybe. Well, I have to finish Beach Read.
Beach Read.
I think I'll have some more time, but to actually sit down and finish it, because it's like I could do things in like one sitting, but I just haven't had a chance to sit down.
Yeah.
You know, like
no, literally, like there's just like not. Like I try to read like a little during work, but I of course can't read the whole time.
Yeah.
So like I read like a little part and then I close it, and then like if I had more time, I could just like get through it.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I literally just can't focus.
Yeah.
Like I tend to read and then I'm like, staring at a wall.
Yeah, I feel that. That's how I felt with that one book I stopped reading, but then it was every single time, and I'm like, I don't think this is my fault.
Yeah, if it gets to that point.
Yeah. So, looking ahead to 2024.
Oh, no, I can't believe that.
What the hell?
What even?
I'm excited because Hannah Brown's releasing a rom-com.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to see how it goes as like a fictional book. I haven't read her autobiography, but I gotta imagine that's pretty standard.
Yeah.
Like, if it's in your own tone of voice, it's like if you don't like the tone of voice, like, well, that's the person.
Well, that's her.
Versus like a fictional story.
Character.
And I heard that it's not like ghostwritten, because sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
Or like they'll co-write it, but apparently she wrote it all.
Oh.
From what I heard.
Oh.
And just like had like an editor, like, and like had people review it and all that stuff. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm in. And I don't remember the premise off the top of my head, but when I read it, I was like, okay, I think there's some road trip type of vibe. I don't remember. I might have made that up.
Road trip.
That comes out in May.
Made up the plot.
May, April, and so does Emily Henry's new book.
I can't believe how long like books. Like, I mean, I can, but like I'll hear about a book and then it's like coming in.
No, I thought Hannah Brown's book was like, out. And I got pissed. And I was like, I have to wait.
I have to wait.
But it's not that far away now. I should pre-order it, I guess.
I should pre-order.
Gotta get Emily Henry's. I'm trying to think. I'm not really good at knowing what books come out. I just see one and I buy it.
Yeah. I just see it and I
get it. I like it. I want it. I got
it. Exactly.
So speaking of that, Wicked next year.
Yes.
At least part 1.
Part 1. Why is it 2 parts?
Oh no.
That's crazy. Well, there is an important movie coming out in December.
And what's that?
Wonka.
We have to see Wonka at the 21 and over part of our theater at home.
For the bit.
And then we'll tell you how it is.
Yeah, it's actually getting good reviews.
Yeah.
So.
Did you see Hugh Grant was like, I hated doing that. And it's like, no. People were like, this is something you say 10 years after.
Yeah, you say after.
The movie's about to come out.
Yeah, and you're giving it bad.
Oh, funny. I think he just, it's apparently with like the motion capture to make him look smaller than he is. Which I guess is like valid. Fine. But I was like, bro, just wait a little bit.
Bro, don't you want the movie to do
okay?
Well?
That's so funny. I do want to see the Glenn Powell, Sydney Sweeney movie.
Yeah, that's on Christmas.
Yeah, so I'll see you there on Christmas. Anything else? I feel like those are the 2 that are this year. Wicked next year. I'm excited. I think I said this on the Loki podcast for the new Captain America just because I fucking love Sam. It'd be cool to see him do that.
I can't believe Loki's dead. Not really, but...
You never know.
Yeah. 2024. Loki returns.
Loki for president.
Loki never dies.
Shows. Abbott comes back in February. You know we'll be talking about that once the season's over.
Maybe. Just kidding.
Unless it's canceled.
Unless we're canceled.
To clarify, Abbott's not getting
canceled. Yeah, Abbott won't get canceled. We're getting canceled. Hacks. We don't know when, but
I'm assuming hopefully in the new year.
The Boys, which I'm gonna watch The Boys.
I can't wait to see what you think
over the break.
Yeah,
over winter.
It's like I want when you come back from it to do like a portion of this pod, like
it's all like, about The Boys.
But I also like would want to actually get into it and spend like an episode. But then also the new season, we'll see what we can do. Because usually we do talk about the rest of the show if we've only covered it once.
Yeah,
I'm excited to at least get your opinions,
my thoughts,
your thoughts,
my concerns.
Yeah, your feedback,
my feedback. Yeah, that's exciting.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan already looking good. Is there anything new? Shrinking, I think, will be back eventually.
I had something. No, I didn't. No, I don't know. What is coming out? I feel like there's just so much stuff that is going to start, like, being announced.
And we just don't know
We
yet.
just literally don't know.
Yeah, or a show that's just going to, like, sweep the nation. We have no idea when
Like,
it's
we'll
coming.
actually start getting new content, like...
Mm-hmm. I'm so excited. Well, we're going to do, before I forget to say, our first episode back in January. Follow us on social media to see the sketch. We're going to do, like, an Emmys prediction.
Yeah.
So it's the Thursday before the Emmys. I just don't know what date that is on the top of my head. And we're going to recap some of the stuff. Because I was just thinking, like, a lot of the shows we like ended this year. So it's like we don't have that to look forward to.
Yeah. Like, all of our shows ended.
Yeah. But I guess You's final season.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where they're at in the progress, but I think that'll come out next year.
Oh, no.
Outer
I'm
Banks.
scared.
Ginny and Georgia.
Outer
Please,
Banks!
God, Ginny and Georgia.
Please, God, for the love of God,
I need
Jenny
them
and
to
Georgia.
get on that shit. I need them to film seasons 3 and 4 back to back so they can come
just
out
get
pretty
it
quick.
out. Just release it all.
Just release it all at once. Do a supersized season and let's just knock it out of the park.
Yeah, knock it out.
I'm ready though. And then music, I know Taylor's gonna do some shit. Like
Taylor's
I don't know
always
what it's
doing
gonna be,
something.
but she's gonna do something. That's my person of the year.
That's Time's Person of the Year.
Music's hard too because you don't know what people are gonna do until they do it.
Yeah, they do it like they announce it
Like a month or two before.
and I'm like, oh.
Or they just drop it.
Yeah, a lot of time they just drop
I
it.
remember where it was when Taylor Swift was like, hey.
That
Folklore.
bitch is always like, hey.
Can we talk about right now on the record before we actually get into what we're supposed to do here?
What we're
We're doing we're basically doing everything backwards, so we're making good time. But we predicted Evermore. I don't think we said that here.
We did.
So she announced it let's say the
Totally did.
Wednesday before it came out, the Thursday night or something, or the Monday before. I don't remember exactly what day.
Yeah.
But like a few days before Evermore dropped, she's like, "Hey, guess what? I got something coming." Mm-hmm. And it's called Evermore.
Evermore.
Like the literal day before that. What are me and Bree singing? And like,
What are we listening to?
like just like obsessing
I
over.
think I shared the song to my story.
Yeah, like there's visual
There's
proof
proof.
that we were listening to Evermore from
Evermore.
Beauty and the Beast by Dan Stevens of Being the Beast. Like,
We predicted it.
like, is that not the craziest thing in the world? Like, I remember waking up and the news had already come out.
Yeah.
And like seeing a text from you and you were like, no
Yeah.
fucking way. Because we were just like, oh, now I'm only thinking of the Taylor Swift song. How did it go? And I know she'll never leave me, even as she walks away. Something like that. We were just like screaming that in our apartment.
Yeah. And I remember, like, it was still on my story, so it went from Evermore, Beauty and the Beast, and then I shared the Evermore album thing from Taylor Swift, and I said,
That was like wild. It's like, I need people to listen to me.
I need people to
I don't have
listen
an
that
audience
we
and
did
an
that.
audience big enough to be like, what the fuck? But I guess if we had an audience big enough, they would have been like, Easter egg.
Easter egg.
Honestly, our goal should be to be big enough where we can
To
start
have
dropping
Easter
Taylor Swift
eggs.
Easter eggs like Conan Gray and Olivia Rodrigo or
Yes.
whoever she gets. Well, what got me was people thought because Selena Gomez dressed a certain color that like it was alluding to every album because she did that with 1989. She was wearing blue the day that 1989 was announced, and she was wearing black the day that Reputation was thought to be announced. I was like, oh my god, everyone's in on this, but apparently
Taylor.
not. It's just coincidence. Unless Selena was just manifesting.
I think Taylor is in her rep era.
I think it's happening.
She's being a little rep.
She is, and she's been chatting about the inspiration of it.
I
So
think
she's coming.
TikTok.
TikTok. Okay.
But yeah.
Much to come. Much more to discuss.
Much more to come in
in
the
our.
new year.
Are we calling it the season finale, the Emmys episode, or is this the season finale?
This is the season finale.
Oh fuck yeah! We're going into season
I'm
2
ending it here.
with a recap. Okay, I mean I feel it's fitting. 30 nice episodes. for
Yeah,
a
that's
complete year.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the finale,
Mm-hmm.
and should we get into it?
Let's get into it. What are we doing? We haven't made it clear.
We're going to talk about
Turns around and looks
the way I looked at them.
looks him straight in the eye.
The iconic trilogy, the Santa Claus.
Woo! Not the show.
No, we're not talking about that.
We're only
shit.
doing the show if we get a million subscribers.
So subscribe, because I know you all want to hear our thoughts on that show.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me tell you what it's about.
Please do. Because I don't know. I don't have my notebook. Wait, tell everyone while I get my notebook.
Okay. Megan keeps leaving. Final podcast ever. I end it here. All right. The Santa Claus is a media franchise that consists of 3 holiday family comedy feature films starring Tim Allen. It all begins when Scott Calvin accidentally causes Santa to fall from his roof. He proceeds to put on Santa's suit before magically being transported to the North Pole with his son Charlie. At the North Pole, an elf explains that Scott must take Santa's place before next Christmas arrives. Scott thinks he's dreaming, but over the next several months, he gains weight and grows a long, white beard. Scott eventually accepts his new role as Santa Claus and goes through a lot throughout the trilogy, including kidnapping his son for a month, almost being replaced by a toy version of himself, needing to find a wife in 27 days, and stopping Jack Frost from taking over the North Pole and turning it into a theme park for profit.
Boo!
Whoa. That's drama.
That's the Santa Claus, baby.
Imagine killing a man.
And then becoming Santa. That's insane. Do you think we should go like movie by movie somehow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I cannot believe, like, it's something that's been, like, not, like, something I just discovered as an adult. Like, I've watched this since I was a kid. But it's, like, unfathomable that this starts because he inadvertently, even if he didn't, quote-unquote, kill him, Santa dies in front of his eyes.
No, literally, in front of his son, too.
You killed him!
And then, you killed him! That is Santa! You killed him! And he's just a little nub.
He's
and
so
with his bowl cut.
He kills it, like, no notes.
No.
It
he
works
was
for him.
acting down.
So sweet, so cute. He's so adorable.
But this bitch.
The kid?
No, sorry, Charlie. This bitch. Scott. What's his real name?
Scott Calvin.
Scott Calvin. SC,
baby.
Santa Claus. Kills this man. Like, literally kills this man accidentally, but, like, still. And then decides to put on the suit. Imagine killing someone.
And then it's so crazy to me. Like, I get that.
But he
he thinks he's going crazy. He thinks this is a dream,
yeah.
that he needs mental help. Like, he thinks this is crazy. But he's still climbing onto the roof, putting on the coat, speaking to the reindeer, and flying in a sleigh around the world.
This man is crazy. This man's Delulu.
Fucking insane. My favorite, we were laughing at this so hard when he's like, oh, we have to go to the next house, but the bag is empty, there's nothing in it. And then Comet's like, there's something in it. He's like, Comet, look, it's empty. Then he pulls something out of it, and Comet was right, and he gives him like a kind of look. We were like, that's so funny.
Comet doesn't even speak, but you can tell everything by his face. What he gives is so funny.
Yeah.
He's like, bitch,
what
get
a
out
great
there.
Character.
You're Santa Claus.
You're fucking Santa, and you're gonna have to accept that. You put on the coat, bitch.
It's
not our fault you didn't read the legalese.
Yeah.
The clause.
Did
you think Santa Claus was spelled with an E your whole life because of this? Or did you always know that it was spelled without an E?
I think I did think it was with an E, probably.
I feel like until maybe middle or high school.
There's no, That's
like,
crazy.
Because it's like a play on words.
Yeah. They're playing with us. But this is like the first like Santa Claus stuff I saw. Like this movie was these movies were just like so iconic.
Yeah.
But I'm still like, I don't know. How do I watch it and still believe? I don't know.
That's something I said to you. I've said this a million times to like my family. Hold on. I didn't shout out my dog. My dog got injured. Yes. And I told him I'd talk about him on the pod.
You told him, so you have to.
I have to. He's a little baby Shih Tzu who's almost 11. Less than 5 pounds, but he is almost 11 years old. 11. He's just a little baby, and he just got a haircut, and he got nicked on the leg.
No.
And apparently because he was licking it, it got worse, so now he has to wear a cone while it heals. But he did so good when he got his staples that the vet named him Patient of the Day.
I'm so proud of Toby.
Me too.
He really got to this moment.
That's my boy.
To be patient of the day.
Why did I bring that up? Oh, because I was thinking about my family. I always think it's so annoying to me because it does it in this, does it in Elf. Like, the people aren't believing anymore. The believometer, whatever, the speedometer is down to 0. Polar Express, the parents can't hear this little bell because they don't believe in Santa. It's like, where the fuck do you think that bell came from then? Where, like, in movies where Santa factually exists, like this, like Elf, like Polar Express, you know Santa's real. There are people that don't believe, but it's like, if these mysterious presents that you didn't buy are showing up, where do you think those came from, Mom and Dad?
Mom and Dad?
You hear this, like, bell that came out of nowhere and you can't hear that? You don't think, whoa, who brought that?
How do you lose the belief? If, like, if you're not bringing it,
and
if there's actually this Santa Claus.
Right.
And also, in every, like, movie, like, there's different things that Santa Claus does. Like, it's all different.
Yeah.
And if I was smarter...
I believe.
I pieced it together. No, I really just believed. Well, I was believing.
In the second one, when Carol's like, my dad or parents would go to the extra effort to, like, make everything look like Santa had eaten it or done this. It's like, were those parents, like, eating the cookies and fake eating the reindeer's carrots and, like, messing up the bed? Meanwhile, Santa's coming anyway.
Yeah,
probably
so
gonna eat it anyway. So they're not like, whoa, I didn't eat that many cookies. Stupid bitch!
Stupid bitch!
Stupid bitch.
Like, Santa is coming down your chimney.
And you're just not gonna think about that?
And you don't sit up and think about that?
You don't lay awake at night and go, what was that? the girl that, like, in the first movie, who is also so cute, that is like, you said you were lactose intolerant. Like, I think this is the only thing I'm going to say about the show, because I do know some things about the show.
Megan loves the show.
No, I've only seen the first, like, 2 or 3 episodes because my family was watching it, and I just really couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I saw the first episode.
Yeah, and it's not awful. It's just, like, I don't know.
Different.
These movies just are much more special.
It's got the nostalgia. Like.
Yeah. But I think they show, like, him seeing the girl again as an adult, and she doesn't believe in Santa. It's like, you saw him.
Bro, you literally
with
saw
your
him.
own 2 fucking eyes. And, like, I guess her eyes were closed when he came up and down the chimney, but it's like, it's one thing to be like, oh, maybe that was just some man, which is another
it's just
fucking
some
issue.
man.
Like, maybe it was your dad dressed up. I don't know. But the dad didn't do that, so what, is he can pretend that he did that?
Yeah.
But how does he explain? Anyway,
the map doesn't matter.
And I'm, like, all for suspension of disbelief. Like, Santa's fucking real in these movies. But, like, I just don't get the factuality of people not believing. It's like, are you buying all your own gifts? And then where are the extras from Santa coming from?
Like, where are these gifts coming from?
Like, explain that. Anyway.
Anyways,
nailed
that's
that
the rant.
Yeah.
Yeah. But another thing we both didn't realize was that, like, I was always, like, annoyed with the Neil and
Nora.
What is it?
Nora?
Oh, is it Nora?
I think so. What were you gonna say? Laura?
Laura.
Okay,
Neil and Laura.
Okay.
Yes, that sounds right. Sorry,
like,
we don't
that's
know.
wrong. Just thinking about Neil.
But I was like, oh my gosh, they're being so mean to Tim Allen, which they are.
Yeah.
But if someone was telling you that they were Santa Claus, but then also kidnaps.
This part's insane.
Kidnaps his son for a month. Like, not even for, like, I thought it was a day.
Me too. We lost our minds.
A month?
Because, like, when I was younger, I thought the fucking same thing.
Yeah.
Because they're, like, all dressed up. I was like, it's Christmas night, and he's just going back to the North Pole to, like, deliver the gifts. Like, but then, like, the last few years, I'm like, oh, but they're going to the police station, and the police are coming to the house to monitor the calls. I'm like, more than one day is going by. And then at the beginning, Bernard's like, you just got to be back for Thanksgiving and then stay till Christmas. I'm like, that's a fucking 3 to 4 weeks that Charlie was there. And, like, I get that they knew he was with his dad. And they probably trusted, okay, this isn't ideal, but, like, Scott's not going to do anything to Charlie. It's just not right that happened. But it's a fucking month, and he doesn't even call to explain anything. Like, come on.
And they also trusted him so fast for being for saying, I'm Santa Claus.
Yeah, they saw something in his eyes, I guess, like the magic of Santa.
They believe,
because Neil, like, squints and he's like, Santa. But then the weenie whistle is really what seals the deal.
It seals the deal with Neil.
Mystery date.
I fucking love Neil.
Neil slays in his sweaters. No matter what anyone says.
What anyone says, his sweaters slay.
He does piss me off a little bit. It's, again, like, he's, like, so into, like, I wanted to ask you this. Because I think it's an interesting conversation of, like, not that I'm in a rush to have a child or have a child at all. I don't know.
Megan.
But, like, people always talk about, like, is talking about Santa like moral because you're lying to your kid.
Yeah.
But there's also, it's just like a playful thing. Like it's not
fun.
hurting anyone. But it's like, I just think a lot about like how I would handle that.
You have to lie the whole time.
Yeah, but it's like so fun. I think I'd do it. I feel like some people in like modern times, maybe it's like millennials, maybe Gen Z doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm not going to do that to my kid. I've heard that like once or twice.
And there's another, like, there's that, and then there's the fact that, like, doing Santa and then doing, like, some just from mom and dad or whatever. So, like, because they think Santa did all this, and then you're, like, working your ass off to get these presents.
Yeah. No, that's fair, too, but I'm also like...
But Santa's so fun if you believe. When you believe.
Yeah.
Like, that is so freaking
My
fun.
thing is, I think people need to do a better job of, like, once they get to a point where they know or don't believe, don't fuck it up for the other kids.
Yeah.
Because I was at an age, I was, like, in 4th or 5th grade, which I guess is probably right around that age.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I was too old. I think maybe middle school is where it starts to, like,
get a
wean
little
in.
awkward.
No judgment.
No judgment.
If you still believe in Santa, I'm with you.
Right now.
But like I was like 9 or 10 and people were like, Megan, it's not real. And I was like, and at that point I was already kind of figuring it out, but I was like, stop saying that because it's just mean.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not your job and it's like not fair. And I feel like if once your kid stops believing, you need to be like, listen, they're going to be at least like part of your classmates that still don't know that.
Yeah.
Just don't say anything.
Don't say anything.
Don't talk about it.
Don't talk
There was
about
a joke on the New Girl Christmas episode, Schmidt's Jewish, and he was like, Santa's the worst because all the Jewish kids had to keep it a secret until the last kid found out we couldn't say anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, at least they didn't say anything.
And kids love to talk.
Yeah, they love to talk shit.
They love that gossip.
I know, they just gotta be better.
They gotta be...
Just where it concerns Santa, just leave Santa's name out of your goddamn mouth. Don't speak in.
I was believing so hard because there's like so many things that happened to me where it's like obviously not, like I literally found the gifts in my parents' closet, like, and I was still like, no, it's real.
Because it's not even just, I want Santa to be real. It's like, you don't want that magic to be gone. Like,
it's
that's
so
where,
sad.
once you lose that, it's like, that's when Christmas starts to feel like,
sparkle.
That's why, like, me and my sister hold so much onto tradition. Like, we did this little thing where in Christmas morning, we'll wake up like 30 minutes before our parents do or before we like force them out of bed. And that's obviously gotten later over the years. We'd be up at like 6, 7 a.m. ready to start. Now it's like 9 or 10. And we'll like go down, open our stocking, just us, and like see what we got.
That's what me and my siblings did.
And then we'd put everything back.
Yeah, and then be like,
and go back upstairs and be like, and my parents know we do this now. But like, my dad gets up before us sometimes. Yeah. And I'm like, as long as you're not fucking there, like we tell him, like, and he knows, he's like, I won't ruin your thing. Like, he's already had this, he's like, we're going to prearrange, maybe like our grandma will come. He's like, but it won't mess up your thing. Like, we're like so hard pressed on our traditions, even if they're silly. But it's like, we got to keep something sacred because like so many things like Santa and then like the stuff you get isn't necessarily as quote unquote exciting. Like, you're not going to get a bike and be like, whoa, like you would when you're a kid. Like, I know everyone has their own Christmas traditions, but, like, whatever it is, it's, like, just, like, whatever that makes you happy, like, keep it. Yeah. As long as you can.
I would wake up so freaking early.
Yeah, same.
And I'd just be there, like, sitting, like, waiting. And then I'd bug everyone. Yeah. Be like, please. I'm the youngest, and I believed, like, the longest. Like, my sister and brother were doing things to make me believe.
That's so sweet, yeah.
But, like, I was like, up like, Santa! Santa!
Yeah.
And everyone's like,
so fun! Some of my cousins are having kids now, so they're younger, so it is fun to now be like, what did you get for, what did Santa bring you? And I gotta remember, like, that, too, but, like, no one's ever gonna, like, fuck that up.
I'm more excited, like, watching Stella.
Yeah, that's at least the...
Because, like...
replacement now.
Yeah. Because she believes, and I'm like, aw.
I do like being a gift giver, too, because it is fun to see, like...
I'm an awful gift giver.
But don't you think, like, when you get, like, the wine glasses or something, you, like...
Yeah, I like giving gifts. I just, like, always think, even if someone told me exactly what they want, sent me the link, I bought that, I would think they're gonna hate it. Like, I just have... Me and my hairdresser were talking about this. Like, I just hate...
Yeah.
It's not, like, I wish it was, like, my, like... thing. But it's not... I get so much, like, anxiety about it. I'm like, they're gonna hate it.
That's fair.
But that's usually not the case.
Yeah. So that's what I like. Like, it is fun just to see what people think, even if it's just to make them laugh. That's why I think, like, White Elephant, my larger family's trying to do that, because it is, like, less pressure of, like, I'm not getting something for a specific person. Yeah. But it is, like, something to do. Because my family was just getting, like, a check from grandma, and we all go in a circle, and we open up the gift from grandma. And we'd be like, we gotta mix this up.
No,
It's the same
that's
fucking
what happened to our family. Like, it slowly started turning into, like, it used to be, like, fun toys and stuff.
Yeah.
But it started turning into money or gift cards.
Yeah, or, like, clothes.
And I'm like, okay,
Yeah, that's why, like, I put my
fun.
foot down because, like, there was a separation where COVID, like, we didn't spend a couple Christmases together. So I was like, well, why do we gotta keep doing this?
Yeah.
Like, I was having fun when it was just us.
Yeah.
But then, like, having, like, an opening where we act like it's not just us watching the kids and then we all get our gift cards. Like,
Everyone gets a gift card.
There's, like, a game aspect to it. It's fun.
Yeah.
You don't know what people are gonna get. You can steal. You can, like, that's
fun.
And it's, like, so low maintenance. Like, you have your gift limit. You buy one. It's not even for perfect, like, a specific person.
Yeah, so, yeah, anyone can end up with it.
Yeah. The moral of the story is keep the fucking magic in
Keep
any
the
way you
magic.
can because, like, it's just...
Get an advent calendar.
Yeah!
Eat a little chocolate every day.
fun.
until
Watch a movie every
Christmas.
night.
What?
Something silly. Listen to music.
Listen to
Drummer
Justin
Boy.
Bieber Drummer Boy every day.
Every night. I saw a playlist on Spotify that was worst Christmas songs, and that was in there. I'm like, that's the best.
That's like towards the top.
That's the only Christmas song.
That's the only. Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
Real.
Crazy.
What
Okay. Santa Claus 1, what else goes on?
else happens?
I mean, that's the biggest thing. It's just like, everyone thinks he's crazy. Then he kidnaps his son. He loses visitation.
Yeah.
Then he goes crazy. Like, they think he's crazy. And then he's like, no, I'm Santa. And he just wants to say hi to Charlie. They let him say hi to Charlie. And then he kidnaps him. He Chris Kingle napped him.
he literally Chris Kingle napped him.
When did you say that for the first time? Freshman year?
Yeah.
We're going to go to the Chris Kindle market.
Someone's gonna get Chris Kingled.
Yep. You never know.
You never
Buddy
know.
system,
It
guys.
could be your own dad.
It could be your own dad.
Who killed a man.
And became Santa. That's something else we said. We said, what's the moral of the story that a deadbeat dad will finally get his son to love him if he only becomes Santa?
Yeah.
And that's what happens.
Literally, because Scott was like so like, eh.
He's like, meh.
Like he was meh. He wasn't trying that hard,
Like,
to be honest.
Like, he was just
just
worst
like
dad.
and he was obviously like a workaholic, which is interesting because he's still a workaholic with being Santa.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He just became a little more likable when
he became Santa.
when he became Santa.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think that would happen to me too.
You'd be more likable if you were Santa. I 1000%
I'd be a more
agree.
cheerful person.
Yeah, because the spirit of Christmas possesses you.
And I get hot chocolate all the time, and I'd be like,
Ooh.
ooh,
They
loco,
like
cocoa.
basically say that that it's like a drug for them because she was like,
No,
have you
literally.
had your hot cocoa? Like she was like, have you been
They're
drinking
like-
cocoa?
They're pretty much saying that it has alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Or like something special. Because they're like, did you have too much cocoa? I'm like, what does that have in it?
Judy's Cocoa Man.
Judy's cocoa.
Yeah, the only thing I also have written down for the first one is when they get to the North Pole, like, without meaning to. And then, like, all the little poles are rising and you hear, like, the music. Dun, 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 whatever the song is.
Yeah.
Two things. One was the fucking elf smirking and being like, what about it? It's so funny.
The cop.
Well, also, yeah, those elves.
Yeah, wait, oh, okay.
That's separate, but, like,
Okay.
I fucking love them. That's also great. Were your worst nightmare?
The elves are so funny.
The elves also were acting down because, like, they're, like, not kids. They're just, like, elves. And they're like, what are you doing, kids? He's like, we're not kids. And I believe them.
I believe them.
I
I'm
believe
like,
that it's, like, a
you're
hundreds
right.
of year old
You're-
person.
You know more than...
You know more than me.
Yeah, literally. Like, these elves are wise.
So good.
And they'll kick your ass if you mess with Santa.
Yeah. And the elf that was, like, waiting for them at the pole sent me to the moon. But what kills me is how hyped they are when they get there for the first time. I'm like, your old boss just fucking died.
No, literally. They do not dwell on that for even a moment.
No.
They're like, yay! New Santa!
I guess, like, there's, like, a spirit of Santa where it's, like, that's the same spirit throughout because there's another moment. I think to transition into the second one right away. Mm-hmm. When he's proposing to Carol. Mm-hmm. And he's like, but you've known me your whole life. I'm like, ew!
Yeah, that is weird. Because I'm like, do you gain all the...
Like, I guess you gain all the Santa knowledge.
Yeah.
And, like, it's not that bad. Where it's, like, they're adults. Like, nothing is wrong. But, like, that word, I'm like, why do you gotta say it like that? But you've known me your whole life. Like,
he's rizzing her up.
yeah. Santa got Rizz, baby. The final Rizz award this year.
The Rizzler.
Goes to fucking Santa Claus himself. I said Tim Allen can only be a toy maker or a toy.
Wait, what?
He can only deliver toys or be a toy.
Oh, Trill. That's
Amen.
real. That's deep.
Thank you.
You either play the game
Or get played.
That's
What?
It's
still recording.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, the second one, does a time jump.
Yeah.
8 years later.
8 years, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like the first one being in 1994.
And the next one's 2002. Does that seem right?
Crazy.
I just like have to wonder. I should have looked this up. Like, what possessed them to go? It's time for another. Like,
time for another. And to get everyone back.
I think it's so impressive that they kept Charlie literally to this day.
Like, and then Charlie's still acting. Like, he's just a little kid, and they got him back. Like, they could have easily casted someone else 8 years later. But,
or like made it like where no time had passed. Because you know they do that a lot, like with Enchanted.
oh yeah, and keep the
Yeah, they like keep everyone else, but they were like, oh, it's only a year later, but 10 years have passed, so they have to like recast the kid.
Yeah.
They could have done that, but I really love Charlie's such like a fun character. He's so sweet. But then he's a punk ass bitch in this one.
Then he's on the naughty list.
He's on the naughty list. That's such a good storyline.
That's drama.
That's drama. Like Santa's kid being on the naughty list. Fuck yeah.
Like, and they don't make mistakes.
No, they don't. They
And sweet little baby Charlie.
Little Charlie.
Honestly, I could see it coming.
Yeah, well, it's so drama. Like, I live for that. Where they have he's like acting out in class and all that stuff. Defacing property. Almost getting suspended. He's acting out because he goes from the first movie where he loves that his dad is Santa. He's telling everyone, even though no one believes
number
him.
one supporter.
He's so happy. And at the end, Neil's like, "You're gonna make a great therapist," and he goes, "Nah, I'm gonna follow the family business." Like, he loves Santa. And then in this one,
Dad.
he goes off because he's like, "You're never around, and B, my friends can say that, oh, my dad's a firefighter," what do they say? I don't know, but he's like, "But my dad's the best thing of all, and I can't tell anyone." I've chilled.
That's so sad.
It's so sad.
And when he's saying that, you can see little baby Charlie and his little bowl cut.
I can't tell anyone.
And I can't tell
I
anyone.
feel that in my soul.
That's tragic. Imagine this. Your dad's Santa.
Everyone, walk with us. And you can't tell his soul.
But, like, luckily, Charlie is a bad kid. Because Santa needed a wife.
Santa needs a wife, baby.
7 days. Apparently.
That's insane. The Mrs. Claus. So good. They're always like, and every movie they're like, "We found another Claus."
Yeah, they're
There's
like, look at the
another
fine print.
It's so funny. When they do the
What?
Zoom, I gotta get married.
I gotta get married.
And first, I like that he comes back and he so slowly shrinks back into a human because he's losing his Santa powers. Yeah. The desantification process has begun.
And luckily, so he's back to his. He like turns back to his Scott pretty much.
Yeah, so he can rizz people.
So he can rizz, but also he has a little magic, but it runs out at the end.
He only has 10 little
real
things.
Drama.
It's so drama. So he starts out. Well, first of all, one of my favorite things about the second one is just like that they're all family because they're
fam
Maura,
for real,
and they like all get along, which is so sweet. And then they have little Lucy. She goes, "Uncle Scott.
Uncle Scott, comment.
Uncle Scott, are you Santa Claus? Because you have a reindeer. A lot of people have reindeer. Name that." Her and Comet, dynamic duo.
And she feeds Comet a lot of chocolate.
Yeah, poor Comet. He can't get back.
He can't even stand up.
So true. But yeah, he tries to rizz up Molly Shannon, but Molly Shannon rizzes him up. But
honestly,
like, he's not getting it.
He's really not getting it. Like, I got it. I fully got it.
Right.
I was like, okay, that's perfect.
Yeah. No, she would have been like what she was wearing literally a hymn on her shirt. Like, that's Mrs. Claus potential.
That's Mrs. Claus. But no, he finds someone who hates Christmas.
Who hates Christmas and hates everything. My favorite. I think I wrote down the line that like sends me to the moon, where she's like yelling at the kids skateboarding. "Look into my eyes. What do you see?" And he goes,
"Oh yeah,
it's dark and it's cold." And she goes, "It's your future."
Amazing.
She's so good. Elizabeth Mitchell, I love her so much. I don't think I gave her enough hype on the Outer Banks podcast. But she's everywhere, does everything, and she's amazing.
And she nails it.
I think I would watch
Icon.
Lost just for her.
Yes. Wow, that's a bold statement.
That is a bold statement. Not that I'm
Are we gonna
against
get
watching
renewed?
Lost.
Are we gonna get canceled?
I don't know. But I guess one day we'll watch Lost for Elizabeth
I guess
Mitchell.
we'll-
She's so good. And I think that is like the greatest story of like finding someone that's like the polar opposite of what you think you need and it being natural and then just having chemistry and then the added drama of like, and now Charlie being like, and now you're dating Principal Newman? Fire.
Betrayal.
Fire. But then he uses all the magic.
Yeah, this dumb bitch. Well, he uses all the magic. He's cheating.
Whoa.
He's rizzing her up.
Cheating's okay when this is your son. We've established this.
True. But he's rizzing her up with the help of magic.
Yeah. I guess he's lying.
And he's a
But
liar.
It's so fire when he gets everyone those presents that they all like.
Yeah, because that looked like the most depressing party ever.
Because it was like the Weenie Whistle mystery date, like on crack, like that he got every single person,
Yeah.
including Gorg from Halloween Town.
And it brought back the adult
It's Toxic Ross.
children.
Yeah, don't lose the magic.
Child.
Have game night.
Like, yeah.
That's what I learned. Game night solves everything.
Game night will keep the kid in you.
Mm-hmm. Heal your inner child.
Heal your inner
You're just
child.
denying your inner child.
That's what all those people are doing. That's what all the adults in these Christmas movies are doing.
Yeah, stupid bitch. Sorry, I'm being really rude to all the adults in the Christmas movies.
Stupid bitch.
Stupid bitch.
Yeah, but I really like Carol and
Yeah,
Santa Claus.
I really do too. I don't love when he says, "I've known you since you were a kid," basically, or "You've known me."
He unrizzed it.
I was like, okay, but then it's really cute.
But I get his like intent with that. Like,
Yeah.
but also, bro.
We haven't talked about My Man Bernard.
Oh yeah,
I don't have anything specific to the movie, but just in general, what an iconic character.
icon.
Like, I wish there was more of him.
Yeah, I like the head elves. Like any elf that was like in charge and they're like a billion years
Curtis.
old. Yeah,
Curtis was good.
And they're just getting shit done.
No, I love. He's so good, and then he gets like under house arrest.
Wait, I totally forgot that this movie has told.
No, that's what gets me because I always think of this movie
I'm
like
like,
as a perfect
aw.
movie because of the Mrs. Claus fact. But then when it comes time to watch it, I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot about Plastic Santa.
And it's so scary.
He's like a literal dictator.
He's a dictator.
And
He
he's
even puts
scary.
on a fit.
And he sounds so scary.
He's like, everyone gets coal.
Yeah.
He's taking the job way too seriously.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
this
then-
is why you work to live, not live to work, baby.
Yes.
Set those personal boundaries. Healthy work-life balance, baby.
And he's
That's
putting
honestly
those-
what he needed in the third movie too, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. But he's putting those elves to work, and the toy soldiers.
Those are
freak
scary
me
as
out.
fuck.
And they're like, they don't look like they can do much, but I guess they can.
They just look so big, and that
Does
really
it-
triggers my megalophobia.
My Michael.
I will say I did like when he goes, "You're a sad, strange little man." That was a Toy Story reference. I enjoyed
He
that.
did deliver things, but
Yeah.
But
I like the Tooth Fairy. Oh yeah, the introduction
yeah.
of the legends and stuff like
that's
that.
fun.
So good. Aisha Tyler, iconic. Peter Boyle coming back to play Father Time.
Yes.
Love that. I guess everyone loves him, or he loved this. I don't know, but that's really cute to me.
Yeah.
I like the Tooth Fairy. I like that when he dropped them all off, he went, "Not that anyone cares. I'm exhausted." I wrote that down. He's so
Not
funny.
that anyone cares.
The Molinator.
Yes.
Yeah, I fucking love the second one.
Yeah.
But don't forget,
So good.
there's a third one.
They keep going. And this one I do have, since it came out in 2006,
Yeah.
I have like the most memory of it on TV.
Right, because it was newer to you.
So
like, you were old enough when it came
yeah,
out.
so I just like remember all the commercial. Like I wasn't even alive for the first one.
We watched the trailer that's on Disney Plus, and it's the trailer that would play on like Disney Channel, I
Yeah.
think, and stuff. And like everything that was is so distinct. Like when she's like, "Okay, chill. I invented chill."
Martin Short.
My bones, that is. Oh my god, the more appreciation. I will say this one I've watched the least. I think just because like I feel like I was just watching the first and second one a lot.
Yeah.
Then the third one came out, and I think I saw it, but like I just didn't watch those regularly because
Yeah.
it didn't have that built up. Like I grew up with it, as the other ones do. But like now coming back to it, going like watching it in full for the first time in so long. Because I watch the other two every year and I just never get to the third one.
Yeah.
Because there's other stuff. But Martin fucking Short, the appreciation and love I have for him now as an adult with like a cultured like brain, that's a legend.
Yes.
Like, what am I fucking doing? It's Martin Short.
Martin Short ate up that Jack Frost role.
He
That
never
is
misses.
Jack Frost.
Never misses. I love him.
And
he's so funny. Like I think he's one of the funniest like actors.
Yeah, he's so funny.
Ever. Like in real, like I've seen him in interviews, he's so funny. And he also seems I've heard he's also very kind. So
Yeah.
you love to hear that.
I love that the third one, it's another, like, someone trying to replace Santa. Like, it's always someone trying to replace Santa.
Conflict.
Or,
yeah.
I'm like...
Yeah, it's either the police trying to take him down in the first one.
He goes through a lot of shit.
He does go through a lot of shit. But leave it to Martin Short to be the biggest adversary of all. Yeah. Jack Frost. He wants Frostmas. He's like, Jack Frost doesn't get anything. You all get everything.
He's kind of real for that.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's like, all I do is freeze the fruit.
He came in so, like, positive. Like, well, he's like, I want to have he had a meeting, and he's like, I'm going to holiday. I have some names. And everyone shoots him down.
It's like, bro.
Let him talk. Out here kind of sad for Jack. But then when he actually takes over, I'm like, yeah, maybe looks around. He's a capitalist.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck capitalism. We love Martin Short.
But also he performs, so we gotta give it to him.
He gives. He was trying to rizz up the grandma.
He's a Rizzler. Like, yeah. I think I wouldn't even give the Rizzler award to Santa Claus. I'd give it to Jack Frost. That is the Rizzler.
What about the Easter Bunny? He was really rizzing up the grandma. He
creeps me out. He has like
negative
creepy
rizz. He's the wrong.
He's a little too strong.
Yeah,
he was rizzing it up.
That's fair.
But Jack Frost just like, I don't know. He was rizzing me up.
Yeah. Whoa, that's big.
I think it's the fact that he's evil.
Yeah, that tracks.
And he's like, and then like that.
The three genders, man, woman, evil,
and evil.
So funny.
I like Lucy and Jack Frost interactions. Like, it's so funny.
That's fun. What gets me, like, especially like having only really watched this in full the other day.
Yeah.
Is that it's like, yeah, the other that had the Santa Claus, the plastic Santa, and the Mrs. Claus storyline, but those felt more cohesive because the reason why the plastic Santa happened was so he could leave.
Yeah.
But with this one, it's like you have Jack Frost trying to take over. Meanwhile, his in-laws are coming, and he's like
and they're
neglecting his
Canada
wife. Yeah, they're pretending it's Canada. Like, it just feels so disconjointed, and it does find itself like overlapping. But it's just so funny that I'm like, how are they doing both things? And yeah, when they pretend it's Canada, I have the signs.
So funny.
Actually grown Canada trees from Canada, where you are right now.
Hey.
And welcome to Canada. Hey. So
like, what is happening? And it's kind of funny.
It is fun. I was like, okay, once I was like finding, I was like, oh, I remember this. I'm here for it. And Martin Short really gets me no matter what.
Martin Short, I think, eats it up.
He does. We should do a Barbie podcast of all the Barbie movies, but only talk about Barbie, the Princess and the Pauper.
But only talk about Martin Short.
Because that man's Preminger, bitch. If you know, you know. What a fucking legend.
And they also gave conflict with Carol and Santa Claus because Santa Claus is a workaholic.
Apparently.
Still.
I guess. And he's about to have a fucking baby.
And he's about to have a freaking child. And he can put the star on the tree. And then when he finally does...
the star breaks! That was
embarrassing!
I didn't write that in my least favorite scenes, but that is...
I wrote that in my least favorite.
Good because I forgot. I think I blocked it out. It's so sad because she's so... No, I don't like when she holds it up and tries to wave and he ignores her. Like, that's honestly worse. Like, I love her so... fucking much. She did not deserve that.
And then Jack Frost is like, tell your dad to do it. And then she does, but he doesn't even bat an eye.
And she was like kind of having a laugh. I was like, leave him for Martin.
No, literally. I would leave his ass I'd leave Santa Claus's ass right away for Jack Frost. But not Jack Frost after he's unfrosted.
Just Martin Short with his hair like
I was kind of scared of him.
I was like, we're not only murderers. I feel safe. I do think it's interesting. So they also do Jack Frost tricks him into reversing the escape clause. Because he can wish to never be
Yeah,
Santa.
all these rules.
He can wish to never be Santa and then be brought back, which I think is really cool to, like, you're taken back to the original
That was
scene.
so cool.
And
like,
they did
how
it pretty well.
Yeah, like, for, like, the time,
Yeah.
it looked really good. Like,
yeah. I also, when they were, like, arguing and, like, fighting in the bush, I was like, they could hear him for sure. But I'm suspensions of
they're fighting.
The girls were fighting.
The girls were fighting.
And I was like, how are they doing Jack Frost trying to take over, the in-laws and Carol fighting with him, and then a time travel storyline. It's like, this is so much.
Yeah,
but I do
doing
think they did that part pretty quick. Like, that resolved itself pretty quick. But, like,
yeah,
it was wild to me to be like, just because he didn't become Santa, Carol moved away. But I was going to say Neil and Laura divorced.
Yeah.
Charlie's a punk-ass bitch, which you guys guess you could have seen coming with their relationship. But, like, Neil and Laura divorcing.
I love this.
I do really like it. But I'm like, whoa.
Because I think Scott was such an important role. Like, they become a little family. Like, I think everything that happened was so important to everyone. Like, they got, like, this happiness magic back. So, and they were all a little family. And if he was never Santa Claus, so much would have been wrong. And Lucy would be a little bitch.
Yeah. But she does help him, which I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, but then she was kind of an ally.
Yeah. Santa ally.
I remember being so emo at that when I was little. And now.
No, you're right. That's such a good point.
I'm like.
That's so...
Oh, this is my family for real. Because one of my favorite parts of this is the Neil, Laura, Scott, like the family. Mm-hmm. Just because, like, the first movie, they are so...
I agree. I'm 100% with that.
And they're just like, it's so cute.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I was about to say... One of the reasons I think I resisted watching this movie is because of the lack of Charlie.
Yeah.
Which...
He's a little...
He's in it. Like, he's in it throughout. Like, he comes back at the end. Yeah. He's in the Flash, the alternate timeline. Like, I thought... In my head, I thought he was in the beginning. I was like, I'm going snowboarding, and you never see him again. Yeah. So I was like, why do I want to watch that? So I was like, okay, if he could be in it that much, why wasn't he in it more?
Yeah. Lucy's, like, the main kid.
Yeah, which I get. Like, they probably wanted to focus on the little kid, like they did in the first. But I was like...
Yeah.
We couldn't have a
little more Charlie.
But I was
a little more Charlie and Santa Claus relationship. Mm-hmm. Scott.
I was happy he was in it. As much as he was, though. Because he was in it more than I remember. And I was like, oh, good. Thank God.
Thank God.
It's my boy. He raised me.
No, they raised me. That little boy raised me.
Love him.
Aww. I just think these movies are adorable.
Yeah. My only gripe, though, also, is they don't mention... I thought they mentioned something, but they don't mention where Bernard is.
Oh, yeah.
And,
He's
like,
gone.
Should I tell a secret? If you don't want to know what happens in the Santa Claus, I know what happened to Bernard now. I looked it up.
Oh, in the TV show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, if you don't want to know.
Spoiler alert, if you want to watch the
for
TV
30
show.
seconds. He gave up his immortality to get married.
Oh.
I don't really understand to who. I was confused. But, like, because apparently the name they use is, like, a real person.
Yeah.
So when you click on the person, it's this old woman. Well, I guess it's related to, like, this Walt Disney Company or something. Yeah. I don't know. But I was like, oh, because I figured, because I'm like, when they show him in the new show, he's his current age, which is older than he was. So he had to have not been immortal anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was because of love.
Aw, it's always that.
I'm like, how did he meet this broad?
How do you meet this broad?
I'm like, if he was at the North Pole this whole fucking time and then was like, well, I'm leaving.
Giving up
immortality
in your life at the
North Pole.
At the North Pole.
Yeah.
And that's a family for real. When they're playing football with Santa
Claus.
I
love that. Yeah. He's so nice to them. And then Plastic Santa's like, boom, boom.
Boom, boom. Aww.
Wow. Yeah, I love these movies too. They're so comfy.
They're so cozy.
And I feel like,
Christmas.
I mean, the murder thing is interesting.
The murder thing is definitely interesting. No, reading that and like typing that and then like reading it, I was like, huh? This sounds crazy if you haven't seen it.
But I feel
like Santa does.
I mean, I think it holds up pretty well. Like, I still like,
as I'm getting older. I enjoy it the same amount all the time. Like, I really enjoyed the series. I will watch it every year.
I thought I haven't watched it in a while. Like, I think I did, like, it was on last year, but I, like, really wasn't, like, it was just on the TV and I kind of wasn't paying that much attention.
Yeah.
But, like, watching, like, I was, like, afraid they were going to be, like, not, like, they didn't hold up, or because they were made a while ago, but they hold up. Like, they still
they're solid.
So cute and, like,
yeah, they're just so sweet.
I love the characters.
I don't know how to, like...
And, like, I like Neil and Laura even more now that I realized it was a month. I used to hate on them so hard in the first movie because I was like, you're being so mean.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're kind of valid.
Yeah.
And you know what? It all works. It works out in the
end. With John
end.
Quinones, what would you do?
Yeah. No, literally, what would you do? I honestly think they forgave him way too fast.
Yeah. It just was the magic of Santa.
Yeah.
It's like, chalking up to.
Oh.
Like, her, I mean... Yeah, she threw. I do like that she threw the papers into the fire.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Cute,
I
but
said,
like, it was pretty quick.
I
Like,
might just right away.
I'd at least be like, okay, everything's cool, but I'm pissed.
Yeah,
bro, you took my kid and didn't talk to me.
Like
for a
Charlie
month.
they hug him, and then Sam was just standing there like, and then they're like,
Scott,
and I'm like, he just took your kid for a month. Didn't even like explain more. I don't know. That's funny.
Yeah. I just saw something else in the second one where Scott's wearing one of Neil's sweaters.
Yes.
I think you look hot.
Yes! Iconic! I love Neil!
Untoxic masculinity.
Yes.
Like, let's go. That, and also, that's a fucking family.
Yes.
Like, it's things like that. Like, I love that you can show.
The tooth thing, them all
that
helping.
I wrote that. Should we just keep going? Like, I wrote that.
On our, should we go into epic highs and lows? Woo! Okay. Should we? Okay, but favorite character?
I wrote. Well, I didn't write Comet, but I'm kind of.
No, wait. I almost wrote Comet.
Okay. Honorable mention, Comet, but I wrote Carol, Bernard, and Charlie.
Okay, I wrote Carol and Charlie.
Hell yeah.
But
But also like.
But literally all of them bring me comfort.
Yeah.
Even Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Least faith?
I wrote the police.
Fuck the police.
Fuck the police.
I wrote Toy Santa.
That's right. That was my second.
Yeah.
I wrote Plastic Santa.
That's terrifying. That's still terrifying.
It is. I think the toy soldiers are scarier though, so I guess I could write them.
I wasn't as scared of the Toy Santa.
Yeah, those are just because it's like their face. They're just like plastic face.
They're literally just plastic and they're huge.
Yeah, and they fly apart.
Fave moments.
I like the North Pole, even though when Charlie was kidnapped, but like the montage when they like walk down they do the walk and then they like pose.
Yes,
I like that whole montage at the end. I didn't mention this in the first one when Neil's trying to be like, Charlie, Santa's not real. And he's like, or like something about a reindeer. Like, you've seen a reindeer? And he's like, yeah. He's like, well, I haven't. And he's like, well, have you ever seen $1 million?
Yes.
No. It's like, just because you haven't seen something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And I think about that literally all the time.
True.
It's like, so true.
Charlie.
The weenie whistle scene. When Neil is just like freaked out by Bernard and then Bernard disappears. I like the Special Forces elves. I'm just trying to run through these. Rizz and Carol up, like their whole...
The Rizz.
Like their little
the
date.
Sleigh ride
the
thing.
Sleigh ride. The fun night. Like everything about that from Sleigh ride to when she's like, wait, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's my favorite part of the movie. Like when he takes her to the thing, gives everyone the presents. They have their... Though he did not need to create fake mistletoe when they were already going to kiss.
They were like literally, and then he's like...
That was a waste.
Like, you already had it, man.
I didn't write this, but when Lucy gets... I don't think I wrote this. Yeah. When Lucy gets pissed at Charlie... Wait, I did write it. Lucy yelling at Charlie. When she's like, why are you guys fighting? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I don't know, Lucy. And she's like, well, it doesn't matter. Like, he's your daddy and you love him. You have to forgive him. He's your daddy and you love
Lucy's
him.
so
I think about that, like, her voice. Like, I remember that so distinctly. Like, every time I'm gearing up for this movie, if she's going to tell me. And then I wrote the tooth we were just talking about.
Yes.
The tooth, that's one of my favorite because they're all like
they're all helping.
They're like, what the fuck is going on? But then everyone's in on it. Like, all right, let's fuck this up. Let's throw the toaster down.
Yes.
He flies over the railing. I wrote Molly Shannon.
Family. Yes. She nailed it.
And then I wrote Martin Short. doing anything. That's what I
Just
wrote.
Martin Short.
And I like the reversal when it was like the alternate universe for a second.
Oh, yeah.
I tried to hit like every movie.
Yes. I agree with all of those. Did I write any? Oh, I wrote Neil's sweaters.
Yeah. I think you look hot.
Just Neil's sweaters.
When he was like, you don't like my sweater? And Laura was like, we'll talk about it later.
You don't like my sweater.
Mom and Dad for real.
Comet scenes. I like the scene where Santa falls off the roof and dies.
Well, it's quintessential.
Because it's iconic.
Yeah.
And I wrote Martin Short.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else.
I just remember when
I just
Comet
love
gives
it
him
all.
a gift.
Yeah.
And it's a rope so he doesn't fall off the roof. He's like, what are we going to do so I don't fall off the roof? And Comet gives him the rope.
Yes.
This is such a good series.
Oh, so cute. What's the other deer's name? The clumsy one?
Chet.
Yeah.
I forgot about Chet.
I like Chet. Chet makes me like cry.
Whatever his
He has
noises
like
he
two
makes.
moments and he makes me like cry.
Okay, you start
so
with
clumsy.
least, since I read all
Okay,
mine.
I really didn't. I said Toy Santa.
I wrote that.
I wrote Carol being sad, like in the third movie, just like that whole thing was so sad.
That's my girl for real. I have to drink for her.
I feel like I had something else, but I didn't write. I don't know. What'd you say?
I wrote when they take Charlie away from Scott. Like
Oh
when he
yeah,
goes
yeah,
to
that's sad.
they like legally he can't see them. That's fucking awful. Like, is it a little valid? Because I think he's crazy.
I think he's a little crazy, I guess, but it is sad.
When they fight in the second one, even though it gives me some of my favorite stuff, like that is really sad. Like their relationship. That's why I wish he was in the third one more, because I feel like their relationship is so special.
Is like the main part of this, like the main part of Santa Claus. That's where it all started.
Yeah. Yeah. And I agree with the toy Santa and Carol being sad.
Carol being sad. I said
hug
no. I said Santa.
Oh. Yeah.
But would you recommend it?
Of course. Like if you're a Christmas enjoyer or celebrator.
Yeah.
I feel like most people have seen this, but like if you haven't, get on it.
If you haven't, I recommend.
Family friendly.
They still hold up. And on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most unserious.
I'm thinking like an 8.5 or 9.
That's what I said. I literally
Okay.
said 8.5 or 9.
Okay, 8.75?
Yeah, literally.
Because it is.
I mean, it's pretty
It's not supposed to be serious.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's the silliest, goofiest out there. Like, what the fuck
Yeah.
type of thing.
And they do have like the Charlie having a divorced parents and stuff.
Yeah,
It's all like
yeah.
that's some real shit.
The marriage stuff, the work stuff.
But like every movie has like
A little bit of weight.
a little bit of that, but also just like what's
the
happening.
first one with the divorce stuff and like the
first one,
the custody
feels
battle.
more serious.
Yeah.
Like
They just kind of have fun with it.
yeah,
after
yeah. Like I didn't realize how much the first one was not him being Santa. Like, or it was just like
I
very
remember
like.
when I watched it like a few years back, I was like, whoa, yeah.
Yeah.
He's barely Santa.
Yeah, I was like, see, but I love the classic, and I just think I like that it was in the 90s, and I feel like the fashion was just so cute.
And like cozy.
Yeah.
It's like
And
perfect.
very
It's such a
Christmassy.
good holiday movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I have one last thing for us.
Oh.
I did, but I promised.
Oh, did you do it?
I know all of our rankings for the year.
Oh my God. Finally. I'm like, what did we do?
Don't look.
I would just say a number.
How should I? Yeah. Do I go from serious to least serious? Like 1 to 10?
To our unserious.
A recap of the year on this season finale.
Woo!
1 year. Well, I guess it was half a year, but like our first year of the podcast. Very exciting. 30 series that we did, that we rated from a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being the most serious a show can be, or series can be. But 10 being the most unserious.
Unserious like us.
Right. Okay. So from most serious, at a rating of 1, The Last of Us.
Yep.
Following that is Haunting of Hill House at 1.5. The Hunger Games series at 1.5.
Oh shit, yeah.
Bly Manor at 2. Yellow Jackets at 2. Daisy Jones and the Six at 2.25.
Shit. That's low
That is low.
for that.
Some of these I was like,
drama. Yeah.
I mean, like, it isn't. There's no ounce of, like, silly. I mean, there's probably, like, what's his name? Morin makes us laugh a couple times.
Yeah,
but, like,
it was very, like...
it wasn't very silly.
It wasn't silly.
So I don't know.
They were all going through it.
I feel like we could... And it was, like, yeah, I think we talked about this, like, drugs, infidelity.
Yeah, it was very...
mental health. It just,
And
when
the
you
cheating.
think about other shows that are about to be, like, less serious than this, you're like, wait. Because then following that is Succession at 3.
Okay.
Wilderness, Heartstopper, White Lotus, and Loki at 4. So those are all we rated. We rated Wilderness, Heartstopper, White Lotus, and Loki the same, and those couldn't be 4 different shows.
That's so funny.
Also, like, Heartstopper being so low on the list, but again, I don't disagree if you just take the show on its own.
Yeah, when you
They
think
have
about
a lot of
it,
serious stuff.
Yeah.
Even though it's a cute little romance.
Heartstopper is just so pure.
Yeah. Then The Bear, I don't think we decided. We said 4 or 4.5. Gen V and You, 4.5.
Okay.
Barry, 5. Sex Education, 5. We said those shows are both right in the middle. Again, very different shows, but I probably agree with that.
Yeah.
It's like our middle. Barry is very heavy.
Barry's heavy.
But it's also so fucking goofy sometimes.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, know how Hank makes it.
yeah.
Like,
Everything
it's-
he does and his little group of people
Yeah.
do at the time. His selected group of choice at the time.
Also, just the whole concept of him being an actor. Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just...
This is where this kind of gets me. The Summer I Turned Pretty being 5.5. And we think that is 0.25 times more serious than The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Oh my god.
So I feel like Summer I Turned Pretty I'd bump up at least a point.
Yeah.
The Summer I Turned Pretty we said 5.5. I think when I was watching these, I said that it is really hard to rate it too unserious because of the Susanna storyline. Like, that is really where I think the weight of the show comes from. So maybe I'd take it up to a 6 or something. But, like, it is about grief at the end of the day, too. So, but then Maisel's at 5.75. Ginny and Georgia is a 6. Only Murders and School Spirits, also a 6. Ted Lasso is 6.25. I remember thinking that, like, Ted Lasso being less serious than some of those, like Ginny and Georgia. Like, I was like, wait a minute.
Ginny and
but
Georgia.
Ted was something we did very early on, too.
Yeah.
So that probably plays into it. Wednesday is a 6.5. The After Party is a 7. Dash and Lily is a 7.5. Never Have I Ever is an 8.
Oh, shit.
Community, we said was an 8. Yeah, comedy.
Yeah.
I feel like Never Have I Ever can honestly go a bump lower because of the death and all that stuff,
Yeah.
too.
Never have I ever... Yeah.
It was also early when we were doing this.
Yeah.
And then the Santa Claus we said was an 8.75. And then the award for the most unserious show of the year was You Know It. The Outer Banks.
Woo!
The OBX.
With my left hand free and my right hand.
I want to do that. Be like, what was the most unserious show of the year?
That truly
I don't know how you beat
is
that.
pretty freaking unserious.
Any year that show's going to be on, it's going to win.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine finding a less serious show that we would watch.
That
That would be.
With my left
We'd have to
hand
watch,
free.
like,
Go Outer Banks.
some random reality show, I feel like, to get even
Yeah,
less.
to get...
I don't know. One day we'll find a 10.
We'll probably find something.
I don't know. I feel like Riverdale could be a contender. I feel like Riverdale's all over the place, though. Who knows?
Riverdale.
Well, I don't know that we'll touch that 1 million
Oh,
subscribers.
no. Well, yeah, you'd have to get me to 1 million subscribers.
Yep. But that's our recap.
Yay.
For our first season!
Well, we did so many shows.
Yeah, 30.
That's crazy.
That's so exciting.
We did that.
I love series.
Yeah, we didn't. We still haven't broken our series rule.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like a movie needs to have, or a movie series has to have more than 2.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So I feel
to
like
be
2
a
is just like
series,
2.
It's like, okay. But yeah, we did. Yeah.
So let us know. Obviously, like, shows we've already covered that'll have another season. We're going to do again. Like,
We're gonna do
Outer
it
Banks,
fucking
Wednesday,
again.
whenever that comes out. Things like that. There'll be plenty of new shows. But if there's a show that you guys like that we haven't covered... Wait, I don't know Did I say Pretty Little Liars?
Oh, no, you didn't.
Where the fuck... Oh, I think that was high. That was probably around Succession, right? Why did I skip that? I literally went in order.
Oh, because we had it so high, and then Julia talked us down.
Yeah, did I miss anything else?
That's so funny.
2, 3.
Pretty Little Liars.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Yeah, I'm just missing Santa Claus, which we did.
Santa Claus, yeah.
And Pretty Little Liars, which I think was like a 3 or a 4.
That's crazy.
So that was high. So that doesn't affect our ranking. It's still
That's
it's not
so
the most
funny.
unserious show. Who knows? When we get to season 7,
I think it's gonna get more. That score has to.
it's gonna go down
freaking
or up,
go
I guess.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it may
I was
be the
just-
first season, but like I'm thinking of stuff that happens.
Yeah. And the stakes I feel like aren't
God.
as high because you're like, okay, at this point, like shut the fuck up. I
Yeah.
guess the stakes
Like-
might get higher, but for a viewer, you're like, pfft.
The first season, like they haven't done much yet. Like, so like they just
Yeah.
get to a point where they've done like everything. And it just gets a
You're
little like.
Come on.
I'm
Spencer and
serious.
Caleb get together and you're like,
these
come on.
montage- yeah, the fuck.
But yeah, my point was to say we're definitely gonna do a few more seasons of that next year, if not all of them.
If
We'll
not
see how
the
much we
whole
keep chugging.
thing.
But I was just gonna say, yeah, let us know what your favorite shows are, what you would like us to see, what you would like us to do and see. We got a lot coming up. I think we talked about, like I said, a series has to be more than 3 movies, or 3 movies at least. So, you know, Twilight's on the table, baby.
I think Twilight's in the books for next
I think
fall.
that could be, yeah, fall, October.
For, yeah. Exactly.
So much to look forward to, guys. It's a new fucking year. We have a
Twilight
full
would be so
year.
funny.
Nathan Fielder, February, baby.
Everyone looks around.
Don't worry. We'll get something
We'll get
in there.
something in there.
We'll have a Fielder February moment. But yeah, let us know what you want to see. We're excited. We did. Like, we're only up from here.
yeah.
Leave
Subscribe.
comments. Subscribe. Just talk
Hit
to
the
us.
bell.
We're always
Talk
looking to have a laugh.
us. We are just unserious.
Yeah.
We're just girls.
We're just girls. We're
Yeah.
just 24-year-old teenagers.
Literally. I'm literally a teenager. Oh my god.
All right, well, that's a fucking wrap.
That's a wrap on season 1. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Cheers.
I can't believe we're gonna get canceled. Woo!
Ooh, cheers to getting
Cheers.
canceled. Or
Cheers
hope
to be
maybe greenlit for a
canceled.
season 2. Okay.
That doesn't think
I was gonna say, what's he say
Who?
when he's like flying away on the sleigh? What's the Santa line?
Mm.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night, right?
Oh yeah.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all
all
a
a
good
good
night.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Merry-
Cheers to 2024!
Happy holidays!
Woo!
Slay mamas. This is strong.
Thanks for listening to our podcast.
Remember to rate, follow, and share with friends.
And find us on TikTok and Instagram at unseriesous to see more content and find out what we're watching next.
We hope you enjoyed, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye!